up here, they're experts in something that's not the same. What is she an expert in?
Pole dancing.
Say pole dancing. He's an expert, but it's not in pole dancing. What is he an expert in?
Spider monkeys. Spider monkeys.
Spider monkeys.
It's true.
He's an expert not in pole dancing or spider monkeys. What is he an expert in? I'm going to be coming to you for acronyms. In case we don't know what an acronym is, LOL, laugh out loud, BRBB, right back. We all know what that means to us, but according to these three experts in what they do or know about, it's going to mean something a little bit different to them. But first we need to meet our panel. So, my lady, why don't you introduce yourself to this lovely audience?
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Florence Kravitz, but my stage name is Tanya Tatas. And I'm a pole dancer from Aurora, Illinois, and I do it at a Kit Kat Club. Come by, 2 for 1 from 2 to 3 p.m. on Mondays. You probably read about me in the paper because there was an unfortunate accident at a club in Vegas where they didn't attach the pole properly, and it actually went inside me. And I really haven't been the same since.
Yeah. You're looking great though. You look like you're on the pole all the time. You're good. Sir, why don't you introduce yourself to the people out there today?
Hello.
Hi.
My name is John Gillette. I'm an expert in spider monkeys, other various, mammalia, primates, stuff. I spent a lot of time in Tanzania, with a lot of spider monkeys. Yeah, I lived with them. I smoked with them.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
That sounds, we gotta try that sometime. We're gonna do that. Sir, on the end, introduce yourself to these people out here, please.
Hello,
Hi.
I'm Dr. Ivana Vagina. I'm Russian specialist. I specialize in childbirth, but I don't push the child out of the woman's vagina. I don't do C-section. I stick my hand in and I pull it out. Some people say it's unorthodox. I say, hey, you want your baby or what?
I would like to request right now that you deliver my baby. That sounds great. Folks, I need an acronym out there. Let's start with like 3 letters.
TMI.
TMI. What does that mean to you, ma'am?
Too much information.
Too much information. Now, that doesn't mean that to them. So what they're going to do one by one, they're going to tell you what TMI means to them according to pole dancing, spider monkeys, and childbirth. Thank you. So,
Can I go first?
Please,
Yeah,
please.
cool, yeah.
Of course.
Now, I spent a lot of time in Tanzania. And, some of those monkeys are pretty darn smart. They're pretty darn smart. And so sometimes I'll be like, hey man, that monkey's TMI. As in, this monkey's ingenious. But we had some breakthroughs out there in like the Serengeti or wherever Tanzania is. I was messed up most of the time. But those monkeys, man, they showed me the way. Thank you.
Ma'am, please, just be careful. There's no poles around, but just
Thank God. Before the incident, I was really, kind of a slacker, and stripping really changed my life. The pole changed my life in good and bad ways.
Mm-hmm.
But when I first got there, I was a layabout, and my boss said, "Tamai, take more initiative," and that changed my life until that pole got inserted in me. And then my initiative waned, but I got it back. I persevere.
Sir, please, yes. On the end.
When I'm doing the childbirth and I stick my hand inside and grab the baby, it gets messy sometimes. With all the blood and the placenta and all of that. And the woman, she's not used to like having a hand in her pussy. So she gets rowdy. She goes, oh, no, please, no. I don't really care about the woman, I care about the baby. So I tell her, hey, stop moving, TMI, TMI. She says, what TMI, what TMI? Toddler might ingest, if she gets messy, toddler might, ingest the placenta.
My hormones are acting up right now.
Sounds awful. Sounds awful.
Actually, that was too much information. Can I please have another acronym out there that's not TMI? Anything in the world.
SMH?
SMH.
Shaking my head.
Shaking my head. I didn't even know that. There's too much texting going on. So by one, they're going to they're just going to tell you what SMH, shaking my head, means to them, because it doesn't mean shaking my head to them. It means something else according to a lovely lady in pole dancing, spider monkeys, and childbirth. Sir, no, please.
Yeah. When we were smoking out there in the Serengeti or wherever Tanzania is, sometimes it was just, I would try and climb up the trees with the monkeys, and I experienced something I'd never felt before anywhere else. I call it the super monkey high. SMH, because you're up there and you're swinging from tree to tree and you're like, man, I'm like Tarzan, man. Whoever wrote that in George of the Jungle, he got it, man. He knew what it was like, man.
Please, yes.
You don't meet the best people when you're in my kind of business.
No.
But there are the strippers with a heart of gold.
Oh.
But not in Aurora, Illinois. I'll tell you, these bitches drive me up the wall. And I teach them, I say, be careful on that pole. Don't let what happened to me happen to you. But they don't listen. And they're skanks. I'm sorry. They open it up for anyone. And I'm trying to turn these girls' lives around. So you know what I say? You, SMH, skeezy mean hoes. You better listen up before you end up in a hospital with a 10-inch pole sticking out your where?
The vagina.
Yeah, sure, the vagina.
Let me tell you something.
Please do.
My 3 favorite kinds of clients. Number 1, client who has more than one baby. Because I love a challenge. I love reaching in more than once and pulling out the baby. Number 2, I like little people. Because I don't have to reach that deep. And number 3, I like Mexicans. Because their vaginas are already stretched out. So I love it when an SMH comes in and it's a combination of all 3. I love slutty midget Hispanics.
Do we have like a 4 or 5 AWOL? AWOL?
Yeah.
AWALL?
AWOL.
AWOL.
AWOL, which means? Do we know?
Absent without leave.
They know, we're good. AWOL. So AWOL. So one by one. They're gonna tell you what AWOL means to them, according to pole dancing, spider monkeys, and the lovely childbirth. Please, yeah, whenever, yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Sure.
All right. So there's this one really cool special monkey I had. His name's Al. He's cool, man. He was down, He knew what was up. And so I got him special smoke or weed, and all the other monkeys were like trying to crave it. I'm like, hey man, AWOL. Alan's weed's off limits, man. Yeah, I know.
I'm a lady, yes.
My doctor was very concerned about my recovery from the incident. And, I still like to strip. I love shaking them for the men and the ladies or whoever. I don't really care. But I have very specific instructions from the doctor as far as what I can do. And he said, AWOL, always ride on linoleum. So I have a special mat I have to take from strip joint to strip joint so I don't kill myself.
Beautiful. Yes. Oh God.
Since I've been inappropriate for most of the night, I've already told you guys what I like. Here's what I don't like.
Brace yourselves.
I don't like it when it's tight. Because I keep having to pry and reach inside, and the baby, it's not good for the baby. And you know what kind of women always have it tight?
Yes.
Chinese, Korean, Thai, Japanese, those kinds of women. So whenever they come to me, my code for them is AWOL. Asian women, obstruction, labia.
I hope you all learned something tonight with this. Ladies, when you go into childbirth and pole dancing and spider, just be careful out there. It's a jungle. Thank you.